kind of comes in. Like if Mega Meepo comes out, you Fiend's Grip him. And that's it. You know, you're happy enough. You know, that's all you want. And it might be feasible. I think this is where Venge should really think about going into that Hydrate's Breath. I think it's just the way to go. I think the one big weakness for IAP is that Wind Ranger support. I think it just feels like Wind Ranger support, there's so many supports that does the same thing. Like Lion, he has burst damage that doesn't take time. He has 2 reliable stuns that can, you know, one of them can stun multiple heroes like you would on a Shackle, and he has better laning presence. I'm not sure why teams value the Wind Ranger. Maybe it was that flex trying to bait out OG, but it didn't feel like they fell for it. So this Meepo pick has to be the star of the show for IAP. Like Jed has to show off why Meepo is good. He has to hit these timings. Meepo does have a lot of damage. You hit level 3, you can kind of rip any hero apart in lane. So you do have to watch your spacing here on the side of OG, but I'm not sure if it's the smoothest Meepo game, because you have a lot of ways of just saving heroes. There's the swap. You have an AoE silence. You have an AoE stun. You have to be very on point with holding onto your main Meepo here on Jed to get the Mega Meepo up, to get the digs off. Otherwise, you can kind of lose it. Jed just says in all chat, tip for Skem, and he says, nadas edad. I don't know what that is. Oh no, he said, it's a typo. I think he's saying it's coming with the age. And then Skem just says, Eris is older. And Lewis just calls him old. All right.
Excellent.
And we were expecting the Rambulan to have more all chat. Looks like it's coming out now, at the very least.
Very good. All old men. All of them.
I mean, they say old. Skem's like, what, 25? Like, is he around that age? 25, 24? That's not old.
Oh man, Smoke. This is very cheeky smoke here from OG. I'll wrap around through the bottom part of the map. In fact, they narrowly avoid V, who looks like he was checking. It's an angle you don't get to see too often here from OG. Past the tier 2 bottom tower. They're really just going all the way around, seeing if they can find themselves a surprise pickoff. They actually get to the high ground, so this is very unexpected. And Grims will break the smoke. So it really amounts to nothing anyway. Doesn't matter.
Did they get away with all bounties here if they run? No, it looks like at least one is going the way the blue is. It should be a 3-for-1 in the end. Unless, can Eris make it there in time? Looks like it. All right, 2 for 2. No? All right, maybe 3-for-1. Let's see if someone checks. I mean, they're still hanging around. Natsumi eventually goes through the gate, so no cheeky ganks here, which is kind of what you want to try to do against Meepo, but they do snipe the range creep. So some EXP out for Raven. Happy enough. See how much they can get done in this bot lane. Again, Jet has to show off his prowess in that Meepo. I do like seeing this in Grims. We've seen it once today as well. I think Gunnar said it was unusual, but the headres on Phoenix does feel pretty good. You're just trying to play with dropping yourself low on Dying Light, trying to get some laning presence, trying to not make it as costly for your Fire Spirit spam. Try to regen under tower. This does help out, and it also really just helps your lane. Laning partner Jed shouldn't be shoved out too hard here. On the mid lane, of course, Yopaj up against Lewis. Storm versus Puck. And this should be pretty alright for Lewis still, but also pretty alright for Yopaj. Like, he has his Puckish to play with. He has Spaceship up against a Storm that you can always kind of reliably get some good regen off of. So he's going to be feeling pretty good about this matchup in comparison to the Ember, where it's a little bit harder to try to Puckish off of that. Rune control is important. 4-minute rune is the big one, where we see those initial rotations. I just saw Grim start to drop low, but again, out of tangos, but has a headress. And just kind of hang around tier 1 to regen up. We'll ferry out some more. But this is a more passive lane down bot. It is just harder to rip through Raven until maybe level 3. And get maybe a point in that divided we stand and a couple of ransacks.
Well, they might have attempted the life of V there, but they don't bother. A bottom lane, pretty back and forth, I suppose. You don't expect too much yet from either side. Jed seems like he's going to have a pretty decent time on the Meepo. Just doesn't seem like he's going to be able to apply enough pressure here on the Meepo to really slow him down too much. Mid lane, Lewis starting to drop a little bit lower as Yopaj getting a little bit more active here on the Puck now, looking to fight over these water runes. And in fact, he is going to make it just in time to swipe one away from Lewis and force him all the way down south see if he wants to try and get another. But it looks like Yopaj probably going to get away with both of them anyway. Top, Scam.
Yeah.
Cannot save himself. Eris able to secure the kill.
I mean, again, there is some good damage here. Like we saw from Q when you get the power shot off. There's a lot of output to play with. Not too much Natsumi can really get done in the lane. Does have the stun to try to break it off, but they're a little bit of a sitting duck on that Bane if you're not too careful. I won't say the lanes are going pretty well for IAP. Like Natsumi is finding farm. V is slowing down by quite a fair bit, but he really just wants EXP here. Eris not really able to try to go for pulse, but does get a block.
Well, Bushwhack's going to land on Grims. Grims still able to Icarus dive away. No, he's not. The Acorn shot follows him down. Unlucky bounces to Grims. And he does get taken down by Tims. At least it's not Jed. Jed's still proving to be pretty darn tanky on the Meepo. They don't even bother trying for him.
Has that first point in the divided restand, so he does do a lot of damage if there is a chase down. I wonder if he wants to poof with the Earthbind next just to try to line something up. But again, smooth sailing so far with some of these trades. Like losing Grims is pretty big, but you are getting a lot of space out for Jed. So in actuality, you probably don't care too much. Stacks for Eris as well coming in as they go in for the 4-minute rune. Yopaj does have some backup south, so he should still have one rune for himself. And it's not like Lewis is getting topped up. Like this bottle's been empty for so long for Lewis. It's such a big pain point for him. And Yopaj just has all the control on those spots.
Oh, nice Bushwhack. Mid lane. They've got Lewis here. Lewis. He got caught right on the edge with that Bushwhack. I mean, literally right on the edge. Very nice from Tims. Sending up a kill onto Lewis and ensuring Yopaj already off to a fantastic start.
Again, it's just down to rune control, right? You didn't get the first top up in Lewis, you don't get the second. He doesn't have much to play with in lane. He's a level behind now. Yopaj is going to hit 6 around when Lewis hits 5.5, 5.25. So it's a big advantage to try to play with an early coil if you'd want to. A little bit of a swing up top here for Jed with a Meepo. I don't know if he really wants to commit. He is under a ward. A really nice early vision being set up by OG, so Jed just can't find an opportunity. In fact, he's hanging around and they bring in Tims.
They do bring in Tims, Jed. Big pick off if they can get him. Jed, he's between a rock and a hard place now. He's just got nowhere to go. He'll try for the poof play out, but the stun will be there and they've got him. Jed, bit of an awkward mistake in a position he really probably didn't want to be in. And they just had enough stuns to ensure he had no chance of poofing out of it.
And that's just a very heads-up word from Scam. Maybe he's played up against this Jed. He likely has played against the Jed Meepo in his pubs. So he knows his habits and drop the ward. Knows he'll try to rotate with Divided, and it just does not pay off. Raven's level 5 now down. Bot left alone for so long. This is a tanky Centaur with Vanguard up.
Raven. I mean, he's tanky, all right. They're trying, though. Scam's going to be around. In fact, they're just going to turn. So what are you guys thinking? Jed's now going to show up, though, and that's going to be more than enough. In fact, now Scam, regretting being around to try and help, tries. In fact, they do get Crims. The neutrals do at least. But Jed's going to be pretty happy with a double kill. As in the meantime, Yopaj secures the life of Lewis once again.
And the timing's just perfect. Sure, you lose out on Raven, and you give some kills to Jed, but it gets power rune on top.
Perfect timing. Haste and coil available. Goes after V. Not the easiest of kills, though, in fairness. V's actually proving to be quite tanky here, but Yopaj proving to be good enough to get the kill. Wisdom Shrine?
Find a shrine as well.
Eris will show up. Bushwhack not going to land this time. They will spot Grims, though, on the tree line. Grims silenced up, looking for an Icarus dive out. Can't find it. Yopaj already 4-0-0 on this puck. Could be a 5th one too if V's not too careful here. He'll try and fight over this shrine. Not going to get it. Tims will secure. At least he can try to chase Tims down a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be anywhere near enough.
Dire's bottom tower is
Lewis. He has 6 now at least.
He's got 6. Surely he gets out of here. Nightmares there from Skim. Waning Rift, not yet. Now will be committed, but instead they're going to try and go after Eris, but no, they're going to try and escape because they've got too many numbers now from IAP. V able to take the life of Skim for himself now, so giving it back the way of OG. Not letting Yopaj get too excited here in this game number 2. But again, it has been another fantastic start for this puck.
Yeah, it all comes down to the matchup, right? Like, it's much more playable for Puck. He's been abusing that phase shift a lot. He had some good moves to deny the 2-minute rune, the 4-minute rune as well. Gets the 8-minute rune on top of the 6-minute rune. Every rune just going the way of Yopaj. Like, there's not been a top-up from runes for Lewis, which always feels awful. Just a bit of a clump up down bot. Natsumi has swap, so he has some plays here.
Oh, Natsumi. Jed doesn't really seem to know they're here, though he is being a little bit cautious of Raven, but they are moving in. Stun is out. Bushwhack will land a boot. Jed needs some help ASAP. He'll try to fight back now. The swap is going to be there, though. Jed cannot run his way out, and he is down. They'll try to punish at least Natsumi on the Vengeful Spirit, and it seems like they'll get him. Natsumi down. Raven also being chased up. However, Yopaj is going to make his appearance now with the coil committed. They'll commit the Doom onto Raven to ensure they get at least that kill, but Lewis, he might be going too far for this. And I think he has. Deny, no. Raven, he can't die to the Centaurs, but it won't matter. They've cleaned up here. On both sides, really, it's a 3 for 3. No, make it a 3 for 4. And the big concern is all these kills are going to Yopaj again.
They really are. And I think the bigger concern for IAP is that Jed is just always in a bit of a compromised position. Like, this Meepo has 2 deaths now, 2 kills, 2 assists, so it's bounced up, but these 2 deaths hurt. This is a hero that needs to snowball early. This is a hero that wants all the stat padding. It wants the Ags timing. It wants something like a blink even. Even the shard as well. Like, you need all of these tools for the Meepo to really hit its stride. I mean, you are at a decent point for the stat pattern, right? Like double crown. Sanjin Yasha set to come out. So you are relatively tanky. Although they're going again. Jed again.
Jed. Oh, this time, no, he can't get the poof off another time. And even the Stampede just to ensure they secure. Jed's already died 3 times in this Meepo. Not saying it's his fault, John. I just feel as though he's getting caught out constantly by the side of OG, but this is your carry you're relying on. It's not like Lewis and V have had an exceptional game here on the Storm and Doom. This is your Meepo. You need him to carry you through this game.
You really do, and for IAP... Again, I feel like this is just something OG seems really prepared for. It was that ward up top on the gate from Scam. It's this constant movement across the gate for Natsumi and Tims. Like, they know what to do against this Meepo. And Jed is just very shut down. Yopaj running away with this game. Already has that full Oblivion staff, not too far off from the full Witchblade. For IAP, this is a dead zone now. Like, your Meepo is not set to fight whatsoever. He does have max level poof at the least, but you don't have the max amount of Meepos you'd want just yet. You need to wait a little bit longer. Your Doom still working towards... I don't know about the Radiance here for V. Honestly, it feels like this is a good game for the drums idea that Gunnar loves to say as V.
Yeah.
Getting caught out.
Yeah, he's found V. Should be another easy pick off here for OG. You've got Eris on this Wind Ranger, but this is kind of what you're talking about, right? Like, this Wind Ranger, what does it actually do? What does it help you with in this position 4 role? And the answer is not much.
No.
Still better than POS 1 though, John. You know, if you had to choose.
Yeah, I'd say I don't know if it's better. I think it's just both bad, Mikey. I'm normally someone that defends a Wind Ranger. There's no defending this hero right now. It just got shafted in 7.41, and I don't understand why people go for it. Lewis, yeah. I mean, it's trash, Mikey. What can you do?
Thank you, John. Thank you for sparing me the oxygen. Scam. Oh, Egg's going to be quite nice, but Yopaj? No, he's going to get out of there for now. Foil committed just to ensure they can get out of there. And they will, but Scam does go down.
Middle tower has fallen.
They will still give up the mid-tier 1 tower for this. Nobody was around to defend. It is what it is. They'll take the kill they can get. But yeah, I mean, that's a fast Witch's Blade on this puck.
I mean, that trade's pretty good. You lose Scam, but you lose Egg as well. Like, what, 120 seconds? You can just go again.
I thought they were about to catch out V another time. He would scam. He's got Fiend's Grip up. Raven, we haven't even spoken about Raven recently. Like, he's just been popping stampedes from the map away. But he's been free farming on the Centaur the whole time. Third in net worth right now. Top lane. Jed's grouped up with his squad. It seems as though they're going to try for the top tier 1 tower. I mean, perhaps they pull this one off. Doesn't seem like there'll be much of a defense to come yet, but it is full HP, this tower, and it's going to be a bit of a slower push, so perhaps you start to move your way up as OG if you feel like it. Schem will get shackled immediately, but they won't try to make the dive in. Meanwhile, Yopar is just messing around with Lewis here, denying creeps off at the 13.5-minute mark, just not leaving the Storm alone. You ever met those guys, like mid-game, they're still sitting there denying creeps against you? That's Yopar. V?
Oh.
And you know, I don't usually get negative, but it's just so cringe, isn't it, John? Like, we're 13.5 minutes in. You've won the lane. You're like 3k ahead of me. And you're still gonna sit here and deny creeps away. Like, they're just so cringe.
I mean, it is cringe. I do agree for once with you, but at the same time, your point, and you're the one who says this. It's like, but it's the it's the regional qualifiers. You got to be cringe.
Look at Lewis. Oh, he's dying of cringe, John. Lewis, no. Lewis literally died
Too much
of cringe.
Oh. Yopaj, the cringe lord. OG being managed by the cringe manager, Mr. Wayne.
13.5 minutes, he's sitting there denying a full creep wave from Lewis. He's literally sitting there cancelling attack animations. Well, what's wrong with you?
And that's how you win, though, isn't it? I can't believe I'm taking that position.
But what
and you're the one calling it cringe.
At what cost?
I mean, look, after what happened to OG Game 1, they've got to show moves like that. You know, they've got to assert that they are the better team. Because frankly, Game 1, 30 minutes in, didn't feel that way. So this is about sending that message.
He's still hanging around. Leave him alone. Look. Why are you doing that, Yopaj?
Oh, Yopaj. All right, fair enough. That is cringe. Oh, all right. Far out, man. Jeez.
He's doing what he needs to do. He's doing what he needs to do. Lewis. Oh, there goes V. Natsumi takes him out along with Schem. Schem. Nice nightmare onto Jed. Probably not going to allow him a way out though. Schem is going to die, but he has backup. The 4-man coil is out here from Yopaj, and now they're just a sitting duck here. Jed just can't do anything but try to escape. In fact, he is running. Jed's actually made it out. Tim's the one to go down for now. Never mind, Jed's out of there. He's made it.
Yeah, not quite enough output just yet. I think you needed at least one of your supports to really be in position there, and just losing Scam early does hurt that. Really good egg in the back there. And Grimm's managing to get that position makes it awkward to chase down the Meepo. So just maybe a bit hasty from OG. Some decent punish coming out from IAP. And the Meepo has gotten a lot of space here, right? Like, you've got level 2 Divided We Stand up. Sanjin Yasha is up. He's a lot tankier now. Starting to go into cheeky build of Silver Edge and the Ag, so Mega Meepo is going to be up as well. Yopaj still chasing along for something, though.
He's going to see Jed. Jed's actually going to just chase Schem directly. Does not want to mess around chasing this puck, and does find Schem. Schem trying to be a nuisance here with these nightmares. Can't do too much, though. Nice pickup once again from Jed, who's getting to the stage where he's becoming a little bit more problematic. Yeah, he's not at the stage yet where you're really scared, but he's getting there, John. He's not quite as easy to take down.
No. And just having the Sanj and Yasha plus these double crowns, just so much stats that you have to kind of contend with the Divide with the stand-up. So it's getting a little bit harder to look for that burst. I mean, eventually you reach that point. I think you just wait for Natsumi to actually have some damage up here, right? And he's farming up Ags. Has it flying out at the very least. But once he has full Hydra's Breath, I think you're kind of happy. Percent-based damage
Right,
against Miko is always relevant down bot.
He's got Stampede if he wants it, but the ensnare's making it very, very hard, though. Jed's taking a fair bit of damage here, but it won't matter as he does still secure Raven, but in comes Natsumi. He finds Lewis. He might even find Jed, though. Jed trying to man up through this, but there's just so many heroes around him. He's got Natsumi. No. No, he doesn't. 2 cores to go down. That's Lewis and Jed both being lost, and even top lane, they might find the third. They've got Coil. They've got a V. And V, he'll break the coil, trying to escape. Bushwhack's not actually going to land. And that'll be enough, I think, for V. In fact, V, he's sticking around, hoping to set something up for his squad. But he's only got a support Wind Ranger to play with.
Yep. Not much you can really do. At the least, you don't expend Doom. And again, you also don't die. You do need the damage coming out there from Natsumi. V is relatively tanky. And double bracers up. He has a lot of HP after rip through. So it is not an easy target to kind of fully gun for. Side of OG, again, they're still in control of this game. 12 to 17, 6k lead, but again, there is concern for what Jed's able to do now. Is going for the blink dagger, so maybe bypassing the Ags first, just wanting some aggression on hand. And once he's got that, I mean, there's some windows to play. Gate across, missing out on an opportunity here where it looks like IAP is looking to clump bot, but it does feel like as this game stalls out, you are happy. Again, this is maybe a slower pace with Venge carry. You know, Hydra's Breath, maybe you go for some additional right-click attack speed at that point afterwards, and then you're kind of set. You could go for some cheeky stuff like Echo Saber, Harpoon, Basher if you'd want. Although those the Echo Saber is a bit too intermediary. Maybe just start stat padding at that point. Swap.
Caught out. No escape for V.
Radiant's top tower is under
Nice and easy with the swap set up into the Bushwhack.
is under attack.
Bottom lane, though, they can set up onto Raven. At least Jed could think about it, but it's not the easiest of kills. And in fact, he won't even try for it. Just farmed up the Blink Dagger on the Meepo instead. Smoke rotation once again from OG. This time in the mid lane, Eris and Lewis are waiting, but the blink in! Yopad! He blinked in blind right into him. They were waiting for them to walk up. And Yopaj just blindly blinks in. Ruins everything.
Tower is under attack.
No.
No.
Bonus as well?
Yeah,
I mean, Yopaj is out of control.
9-on-3.
9-0 trees. And this is where, you know,
Such things.
this Wind Ranger pickup really... I mean, what are you supposed to do against the puck? Your Phoenix can't handle it. Your Wind Ranger can barely handle it. Your Doom is probably your best solution, but again, V is going for Radiance. So the Blink's going to be a little bit stalled out. They're still going as well. Nothing holding them back here.
Oh, nice swap. Natsumi just needed that tiny bit of vision. And this is the part about POS 1 Venge you love to see, right? Like this is, you get the Ags up, you go for the Hydra's Breath you talked about. This is the point where it's like, is it even worth aiming this hero anymore? You know,
No.
it's like, do we kill her?
Radiant's middle tower is under
Probably, you know, it's not. It never feels worth it once the Ags is up.
No.
It never feels good.
It really...
Radiant
No, it really doesn't. You really need to lock down Yopaj. Like, he has a 9-kill streak. He is worth a ton of gold. Just get Blink on V, and he's queuing it up. I hope he just buys it. Just go for the Blink, go on top of this puck, doom it up, get the kill, break the streak, get a lot of gold. And you're kind of happy. You've bought a lot. You're still buying a lot of space for Jed, who has the Blink. He's going for his Ags. But Tormentor's just going to be taken for free now. I mean, OG, this is the OG I was kind of expecting game one. Much cleaner laning phase, much more initiative in finding these plays around the map. And it's paying off. 12k lead at 21 minutes in. Mind you, IAP was around at this point for the lead as well in game one, and that flipped upside down, so it's still possible. I mean, you can't underestimate a Storm in this kind of game as well. There's a lot of pressure on Scam to actually pin down that Storm, especially once BKB's up. See if they can start to make something happen.
Oh, they're setting up with the smoke now, IAP. They got their Meepos around them. Blink now on Raven though, so Raven gonna have that nice initiation or counter initiation, depending. The Manta's going to be built up now by Natsumi. Of course, Jed currently focused on trying to get that Aghanim Scepter up on the Meepo. Mega Meepo still could be a pretty big problem. I do feel as though you are reaching the stage though where they are just going to have the answers to be able to deal with it. We shall see though.
Yeah.
It's still required.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Natsumi's run away with this game a little bit too much. I do like he's going for Manta first, just for some Dispel. So not completely going for the Hydra spread just yet. Just wanting some Dispel, some safe stats, and then you get that percent-based damage.
Dire's top
And then,
tower
you know, the
is
Meepo
under
is not
attack.
going to enjoy that. The Ags is 2 parts away at
Radiant's
least.
bottom tower is under attack.
Well, they're kind of stalking Jed at the moment. They'll reveal themselves in the mid lane, so Jed will be very well aware. But top lane, Lewis,
Is under attack.
caught in a coil, silenced up as well, cannot survive. Just cannot. Keep in mind, he's got the full Parasma on this puck, so the damage output is pretty stupid right now on Yopaj.
I think it is 10-0-4 now. Oh, Shackle?
I mean, this scammer, they could try. He's not even that easy.
No.
No, no, not at all. In fairness, Eris was doing about as much damage as Natsumi was doing last game, John. So, you know, I suppose you got that going for you, is IAP.
Yeah, this hero really just, I don't know. I mean, it looked fine until Scam survived and then used Enfeeble.
Yeah.
And then attack damage reduction of 70% plus focus fires reduction. That's literally 0 damage at that point. With armor, with base armor and every hero, that's 0 damage. So
I think we've reached the stage in Dota's history where if you've got minus attack damage, you should be healing people. And I really
No. There was a time in Dota 2 where I believe that happened.
Okay.
And that was an interaction that could theoretically happen.
But
I don't know if that was coded out.
I want it to be a purposeful thing. I do.
Yeah. Look,
Nobody needs to,
to reach that point.
I want it to exist. Yeah.
To reach that point, you need Wraith Pack back. Would you accept that?
Yopaj? I don't know what item you're talking. I'll never, never ever talk about that item again, John. My God, Grims. Oh.
Perfect
Like, you know
silence
how
here,
bad
Podge.
Wraith Pact is? Like, we were at the TI, you and I. That was our one and only TI we were at. And nobody was excited that Tundra was winning. Like, nobody cared.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't care. Yeah, like, we all knew. We're like, yeah, but they're going to win because of Wraith Pact.
Oh, yeah.
But nobody was excited.
amazing.
Like, nobody thought they were the best team. We just all said, oh, yeah, they got the Wraith Pact. They knew how to use it. They know. They understand.
Are fortified.
What a great little thing. What a cheeky little guy Wraith Pack is, you know? Just a little fella.
Is under attack.
Mikey.
I've never
Just a little
seen
guy.
a crowd that bored in my life. That TI, man, it was just that item.
Ah, but this one's looking pretty exciting, eh? This is looking
This is a
exciting.
great game, John.
So long.
This is a great TI. No Wraith
long as you don't
Pact. It's a
get Red
great TI. V will go down. Mid lane. They've got Raven at least. Raven locked down. Swap though. Natsumi maybe playing a little bit too risque. Natsumi gonna go down. Has the remnant though. We'll jump in again with Raven. The 3-man stun onto the Meepos. Here comes Yopaj. The actual carry has appeared. They've got down at least Grims. They'll move in onto Eris now. Eris probably not making it out. He is gonna die. Yopaj picking up his 12th kill of the game. But
I don't know.
You've got Ags up on Meepo. That's positive.
Yeah. You just can't commit on Natsumi.
Radiant's middle
I mean, they
tower
try
is
out on
under
Raven.
attack.
Technically, they commit on Raven, but with swap, Natsumi does not care about dying. Look, he's gonna be coming back in. He got the EXP. He got the kills. He's fine. It really does nothing for the bench, and it is concerning. I mean, this Meepo, now is the time where Jed has to show up.
Lewis. Oh, Lewis.
Radiant
No. Right into the loving arms of Skemberlu.
Yeah. And Lewis kind of has to do what Yopaj did in the last game. You know, he has to be that winning solution right now.
Jed.
Oh.
Jed. Yopaj. They're going to try and fight this one out. At least do it Skem. Skem should be going down, but Yopash trying to actually find a trade, and a
bushwhack.
big bushwhack from Tim's. They've got V down for Skem. Jed will not continue chasing, although he needs to run. The coil locking him down. He'll get into the Mega Meep. No, he doesn't. Jed's gone. No. Natsumi. No swap available, but almost within range for a magic missile. Gonna have the hoof stomp to set up anyway. It's gonna be another kill. Natsumi with a double. And unfortunately, this Meepo, it's just not doing it, is it, John?
No.
It's just not doing it.
And I have to say that's down to OG playing against it perfectly. Again, this all goes back to what? A Minotaur ward right by the gate. And that spots out Jed when he gets his first level of Divided Withstand, wanting to rotate in. And he's just not able to. And he doesn't have a game afterwards. Yopash still on the hunt.
Yeah, this guy's sick. This guy,
Alright.
when he's feeling it, you know? When he's on the groove, it's hard. 14 to 33 now. Game number 2, 19k net worth advantage. I will say Nino has tried his absolute best to curse OG here, Jonathan. He has asked about IAP. Shout out to Nino, doing God's work, even when he's not working.
We're only 29 minutes in, alright? If there's anything you learn from Southeast Asia, Mike, never underestimate the ability of our teams to throw game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're one mistake away from going into 60 minutes. Right, so far been perfect from Yopash. You know, 12-0-12. Perfection from the boy from Davao. But
Indeed.
I'm trying to sell this. Okay, if Jed hits Scotty Hart somehow,
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
then maybe he gets unkillable. I don't know where the damage is supposed to come in,
Radiant's top tower.
but he won't die.
It was Jed. Was that a DJ back in the day? I'm trying to remember. Jed. Was that a DJ, like one of those trance guys?
Huh?
I mean, I'm talking back in the early 2000s now, John. Did you ever hear of Jed? It was Jed, I think, or was it Zed? I feel like it was Zed. Someone's gonna.
I have no idea
trance
what you're
thing.
talking about.
You don't know. Eris has got.
Trance.
You went
Like
into
the music
trance.
genre that.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Jed?
Jump in. This isn't looking too good for him, though. The Meepo, he'll barely survive. But they don't really find anything for that jump. Everyone escapes. Yes, I meant music, by the way, John, like the genre.
Oh, I couldn't tell, but I don't think I followed. I was like 6 years old, Mike. I don't know what you expect from me to know
that
about
old?
trance music.
You're
like
sitting there doing the
3 years
the
older.
shuffle, John. You weren't doing the running man
Well,
like I was.
I wasn't in Australia, Mikey. I was doing a, I don't know, ocho is what we'd say, is V.
V. Forward out. V. Gonna fall. Lewis. Still thinking to jump back in. Fiend's Grip is out
Oh,
from Scam,
Lord.
locking him down. Even the egg. Scrambled eggs here for the side of OG. And well, Jed might be looking to call it, I think, because it's just not happening in this game too. They will not. But that'll be a full team wipe now for the side of OG. So you weren't wearing reflectors on your pants, Jonathan?
Under attack.
Oh no.
No.
No. See, in the Philippines, and this will tie into a good point. You know how Natsumi's nickname is Et? We used to do something called the Ocho, which is like a 80 or 88, which is Et. It was a.
Is under attack.
Just search it on YouTube. I'm sure chat knows what I'm talking about. Tayo yung mag Ocho. That's a terrible way of singing it, but yeah. As they are terribly ripping apart the high ground, this is
Radiant's
a pretty rough one for IAP. Again, they had a good showing game one early on. OG just blows open for mistakes, and now it's been clean, near perfection, especially for Yopash. And there's just no game for Jed. Like, Mega Meepo has not been a factor at all. It's one of those games where the Meepo comes out, it just feels like, yeah, all right, maybe don't pick Meepo next time. You know, it's not doing anything. Along with his Wind Ranger. I mean, Eris is trying. He's getting some good shackles, but for nothing. Like, there's no follow through. There's nothing they can do off of it. If he focus fires, nothing happens. So it's just like, I don't know what you're expecting.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
There's a smoke up again. OG looking to put a lid on this game. 2 racks is up now. 1 rack's left standing. There's your butterfly for Natsumi, and this is where the Venge really starts to hit hard. They have found themselves a Wind Ranger. Do they even go for... No, they're looking for Zed. Yopaj. Yopaj. He's down. But Zed also looks like he might be following. Gets into the Mega Meepo form. Is surviving. Meanwhile, Lewis does end up losing his life as they drop the egg, but the egg is also gone. Natsumi's hitting a bit too hard now on the Venge. V trying to stand his ground, but it's going to be another death here for the side of IAP as Lewis is brought back, trying to continue fighting with his BKB. Forced to zip away. Jed is back in. He'll go for a quick haste rune. He's out of it. All right.
Okay.
How did Yopaj die?
I mean, he was alone in the middle of 4 heroes. He got doomed up.
Radiant
So
are scanning.
maybe he heard us complimenting him too much. He's like, all right, I gotta give it some spice in this game. Let me die once. And he does get punished for it. Look at the gold swing. 1.9k going for IAP after losing 4 heroes. It's still a net gain because they kill off Yopaj.
Did Dota Plus do that 100% thing and now it changed its mind? Did it get to 100, John? Or is it stuck? Did it get stuck at 99? No, okay. Fair enough.
It went to 99.
It didn't get to 100. That's all right.
No.
I just don't want to be scammed.
Has been
You know?
killed.
I'll cancel my credit card if I have to, game, and don't do it to me.
Let's see. Yopaj is coming back up. Grims. All right.
You know, maybe we do make it. Oh, there it is, 100%. It's 100%.
Okay.
I won't accept it if it goes down. I will not accept it.
Do you trust that OG won't try to prove a point here? Do you, Mikey?
What?
You know?
I don't think it should be even possible to give 100% predictions away.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
In Dota, you can't do it. Like, if this was League, 100%, of course you can. Easy.
Oh, Jed.
Swap.
Oh, he's gone.
Maybe it is 100%.
What a
Maybe
shackle, though.
What a shackle. A great shackle. They've got buyback at least for Jed.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be much to
Lewis.
get. Oh, Lewis.
BKB's up. They've got the Doommat
Yopaj?
as well onto Yopaj. Yopaj cannot do anything to help out. He is going to fall. It's a good start here for the side of IAP. If they can keep it going, they'll jump on Natsumi now. Natsumi, though, standing his ground, will take down V. They'll take down at least the first life. What kind of pause is this, Lewis?
Ooh.
The lag call, the classic. They've got at least the first life of the Venge. What does Jed do now? He wants to get out. Lewis in again. Suddenly not lagging too much here, Lewis, it seems, but he's been Fiends gripped up. He's down. Scam in trouble. Still walking away thanks to Raven with the stump out. But the Meepo is continuing to chase for Natsumi, now turning back around. They'll dig with the Meepo, try to hide underground. Natsumi surrounded. He'll heal up a little bit more. Jed still trying to run. Jed, he'll make it up. And no, the swap is there.
Oh.
Jed is down. No buyback available. GG is called. And OG, they'll find the 2-0 victory in the end. They will do it, Jonathan.
Dire victory.
It looked rough in
And that they
game
do.
1. Props to IAP. OG looking rather unexcited apart from Natsumi. He looked very, very happy. Which he should,
I
John.
mean, to be fair,
He should be happy.
to be fair, he closed out in style. Right?
Nice game. OG advanced to the next game. See what's the standing now. Flip. Bukas kalaban nila ng 7 p.m. Next game pa natin. Wala na, tapos na ngayong araw, guys. Okay, thank you guys. See you soon. Bukas live ulit tayo. Thank you.